Good morning, second grade. We're going to be reviewing our phonics target skill from this week, contractions. So this morning we're going to talk a little bit about how you take two words and put them together to form a new word. And those words, that's a special group of words, and they're called contractions. So we've talked about these earlier this week. This morning we're going to be reviewing them. So let's take a look at how we take two words and put them together to make one word, contractions. So let's start with aisle. So if we have the words I plus the word will. If we're going to say I will, these two words together, instead of using two words, we can put them together as one word, and that's the contraction aisle. And if you'll remember from what Mrs. Munyon taught you earlier in the week, to put these two words together, you keep some letters and drop others. So we're going to keep the letter I. We're going to drop the W and the I. But you can see where the W and the I are. They come right after the I, and they come before the LL. So Mrs. Munyon taught you in an earlier video that we always put the apostrophe in place of the letters that we dropped. So the apostrophe goes here because these are the two letters that we dropped. And then the LL goes here. So I plus will equals aisle. Okay, and these are contractions. Let's take a look at the words we would and put those together to form a contraction. So we plus the word would, we plus would equals a contraction. Do you know what contraction that would make? Instead of saying we would love to join you, we could say, that's right, you could say we'd love to join you. So how do we form we and would together to form a contraction? We're going to keep the W. We're going to keep the letter E. We're going to drop the W-O-U-L. So if I take my hand and I cover up those letters, that's what we're dropping. Since that's the place where we're dropping the letters, we put the apostrophe there, and then we add the letter D from would. So we plus would equals we'd. We'd love to see you. This one's a little more challenging. This one is what plus did. So let's say, for example, that you maybe snuck in the cookie jar and you ate a cookie before dinner time and you weren't supposed to do that, and maybe mom or dad came in the kitchen. Instead of saying, what did you do? They might say, what did you do? So what plus did makes the contraction whatted. What did you do? What did you do? So we're going to take the whole word what, and we're going to keep that. We're going to be dropping the D and the I and did, so that's where our apostrophe goes. So what, apostrophe, D, whatted. What plus did equals whatted. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Okay, so one more contraction. Let's take a look at he plus will. We can say a contraction for he and will. So instead of saying he will be here tomorrow, we could say he'll be here tomorrow. So how do we write that? We're going to keep the H and the E. We're dropping the W-I, so that's where our apostrophe goes. And then we're going to add the LL, he'll. He plus will equals he'll. All right, so that's one of our phonics target skills from this week. This is contractions. We're also going to be talking about vowel pairs AI and AY. So see ya in just a minute. Okay, second grade, we're going to be talking about our other phonics target skill this week, which is the vowel pairs AI and AY, and the sound that they make, which is the sound for long A. And today we're going to do that by taking a look at word families. Word families are groups of words that have different letters at the beginning, but the same group of letters on the end. So we're going to look at a word family for AI, and we're going to look at a word family for AY. So AI, AY word families. So let's start with our AY word family. So as we blend, we say sound, ha, sound, A. What's the word? Hey. Sound, J. Sound, A. What's the word? J. Sound, ul. Sound, A. What's the word? Lay. Sound, pa. Sound, A. What's the word? Pay. Sound, wa. Sound, A. What's the word? Way. Okay, second grade, this is a word family. Let's read it top to bottom. Hey, J, lay, pay, way. Now the reason this is a word family, I'll tell you again, is because these words all end with AY. There's an AY in hey, J, lay, pay, way, and the only sound that changed was on the beginning. So we changed the consonant that begins each of those words, and that's how we form a word family. So I want you at home now to read this word family. Mrs. Munyon isn't going to help, it's your turn to read. Okay, good job. Let's do another word family. This one is a word family for the vowel pair AI. So let's take a look. Sound, G. Sound, A. Blend and hold. Gain. Gain. Sound, S. Sound, T. Sound, A. Blend and hold. Stain. Stain. Sound, S. Sound, P. Sound, Sound, A. Blend and hold. Sprain. Sprain. Sound, G. Sound, Sound, A. Blend and hold. Grain. Grain. Sound, Ch. Sound, A. Blend and hold. Chain. What's the word? Chain. Okay, second grade, let's read with this word family. Gain, stain, sprain, grain, chain. Now in this family of words, they all have the vowel pair AI in them, and they have a letter N after our vowel pair. So every word in this word family has AIN in it. So the only thing that changed was the sound on the beginning. Gain, stain, sprain, grain, chain. And one more little reminder, second grade, when we're talking about the sound for long A on the end of a word, it's going to be spelled AY. When we're talking about the sound for a long A in the middle of a word, so letters in front of it and letters after it, we're going to need the vowel pair AI. Okay, so that's a review of our 2 phonics target skills for this week. I hope you are working hard and blending with me, and I'll see you next time.